Hello, hello, hello to all of my wonderful Cancers. This is Queen Amun Ra coming to you today with a very special reading. Today is actually November the 10th. Let me slide this back a little bit. It's actually November 10th, but this reading is for 11/11, November the 11th, right? We're going to double back and go over the days that I intentionally left out because I have a very special reading for those particular number days. All right, so let's get into the number 11. We know that the number 11 is a gateway, it's a portal for information to come through. But what kind of information are we talking about coming through for the 11, right? 11 actually prepares your channel for the highest good, meaning your internal channel for the highest good. The number 11 actually adds up to light in the Pythagorean system, the number 11 and the number 29, because 2 plus 9 is 11, but it adds up to light in the Pythagorean system. And I did put a video up about the Pythagorean system, and I may do another one just as a refresher to explain that. But the number 11 actually means double new beginnings. It also means enlightened leadership, right? So 11 is really the supreme balance between light and dark, masculine, feminine, seen and unseen, right? So let's cut these cards in half for a second and see what I'm talking about. So this is you as a whole person, right? This is just represents one, the number one, you as a whole person, just you, just by yourself, right? Even if you're a twin or a triplet or whatever, you're still one whole person, right? When you break this in half, when you cut this in half and you create this portal, you get a chance to see the difference between light and dark, masculine, divine feminine, seen and the unseen, known and the unknown. You embody all of that, right? All of that. So in this one package, right? Just you. But when you, like for instance, Cancer, by default you're divine feminine, right? And if you don't take the time to see both sides of yourself, if you refuse to see both sides of yourself and really listen to the other side of your duality, your divine masculine, and try to understand it, you're really preventing yourself from balancing out your energies, right? Like really completely balancing out your energies and seeing that you're a whole person. So what that looks like is that you may go out and look for somebody to be your better half, or someone who is there to try to complete you, right? When you're already complete, you're already the whole full package, right? You just combine those two sides because it all comes back to one, and you being the number one, right? Let's get into your reading. Most High God in the universe, please give me a special reading for my wonderful Cancers as it relates to all areas of their lives, specifically in areas of creativity and emotions, also in areas of power and intellect, also in areas of spirituality and where they need to take action, and also in areas of creativity and emotions. What information do we have for my wonderful Cancers? What information, what information, what information. Now, what's interesting about my Cancers is that it's really, really hard to deceive Cancers, really, because they can really spot the tiniest of nuances and behavior. And so they're almost psychic, like with their intuitions, and also they have photographic memory, which adds to the intensity of their powers. And so they observe everything. It's not much that can get past the Cancer, okay? So you all know how to tap into that, both of those dualities very, very well. Sometimes you speak up, sometimes you don't. You know, and so when you don't know exactly when to speak up, that's that divine masculine energy. When you don't know how to take action, not just speak up, but sometimes take action, leave a relationship that's overstayed its welcome, so to speak. A person who is determined to mistreat you, because we know Cancers are sweethearts. Like really, really, you all are really the sweethearts of the Zodiac. And when people are determined to kind of sort of misunderstand you or mistreat you, and take advantage of you being an empathetic person, a person who gives your best, someone who doesn't hold back their emotions, someone who is charming, tenacious, persuasive, sympathetic. When people take advantage of those things and you don't know when to pull out that relationship, then things are out of balance. Let's see what the cards have to say. Yeah, let's see what the cards have to say. Let's see. Yeah, so it looks like some of you all have been in relationships, and we talk about it. We've talked about this before. Some of you all have been in relationships, in the past, and even though you have a lot of prospects, it's been really hard for you to trust moving forward. And this is how you kind of sort of see people, because you've dealt with possibly a snake in the past. It's kind of hard for you to trust people. So this is you right here. Just not really sure, not really sure if I can trust people because of what I went through in the past, right? Some of you all, like I said, you have a lot of prospects, right there. So your emotional state is, it'd be nice if I can get into a relationship. That would be nice, but I don't know if I'm ready to go out and date. Like, look at the person sitting by the window just kind of looking out. Yeah, there are a lot of people that are attracted to you, but don't get it twisted. They could be attracted to the broken you, right? The person who doesn't trust. So they're coming along looking for somebody they can fix. I want you to understand this, Cancer. These people that's trying to come into your life are looking at you like, I wonder if I can fix the Cancer. Because that's the energy that you're giving off, especially when you are newly out of a relationship and you feel somewhat broken. Like, I'm not really sure if I trust anybody. I would not advise it, Cancer, getting into a relationship right away, because you have this to focus on, your money, right? You're making money, you are prosperous, you are attracting money, and you have a lot of prospects in business and every other area of your life. So what you don't want to do is attract the wrong energy, because coming out of a past relationship, you feel like, well, you know what, maybe I can trust love again. Maybe I can move forward into something. But nah, not yet. It's too soon. It's really, really too soon, because they're only attracted to what they can get from you, Cancer. And what they can get from you is the fact that you're a nurturer. This is the time to give yourself the nurturing that you've been giving people in the past, right? This is not the time to start dating again. It really, really is not. Especially, well, in this particular spread right here. I'm not talking to all Cancers. It doesn't resonate with all. It's not going to resonate with all Cancers. But I'm talking about in this particular spread right here. There are people out there who have been in relationships in the past who feel like, you know what, I don't know if I can trust people. But guess what, Cancer? You can trust you. Remember, I know there's not a lot you can get past, Cancers, but what you don't want to do is hop into a relationship too soon and then seem moody, negative, clingy, unpredictable, or suspicious of everything. Okay, you don't want to bring that kind of drama onto yourself or to another person who's not even deserving. You know what I'm saying, Cancers? Let's see what else the rest of the cards have to say. Yeah, some of you all have been through it. Some of you all have been through the ringer with people, but this right here is showing me that there's freedom from fear. You're just feeling fulfilled in life right now, right? This is who you used to be, and you had good reason to be that person, somebody who did not trust so fully because of what happened. So I just need you to be gentle and be patient with yourself right here, this Hangman. I really need you to be gentle and patient with yourself. You have a legitimate reason for feeling the way that you do. And I also need you to trust your intuition, right? Whatever messages are being downloaded to you right now, I need you to really trust your intuition, because it is not going to fail you. This right here, this moon card, right? Lets me know that you may have been in a tricky love situation. But again, we just had this blue moon, right? We just recently had a blue moon. You may have been in a tricky love situation, but your intuition is the thing that got you through. You have a lot of mental dexterity. You're able to do multiple things at one time. And so it may have seemed to them that they can slip through the cracks where you wouldn't find out certain things, but that's not the case. You're still able. You didn't even miss a beat. You just kept on moving forward, right? Yes. This is you. Willpower. This is your card, by the way. Willpower and victory. You were able to really, really keep your emotions intact, knowing all the things that you knew, in the past, in that past relationship. So again, what I would say to you is, if you decide to entertain any prospects, right? And I'm talking about love relationship prospect. We're not talking about work and everything, but any relationships for that matter. I need you to tap into your divine masculine energy. Like really, really just, speak up, kind of sort of process some things and say what you need to say, be more assertive, to let people know that you're listening to your intuition. Of course, you're not going to say, hey, I'm listening to my intuition, right, Cancer? But I'm just saying be more assertive in your approach to people. Ask those questions. If it's a love relationship, sit down and ask a person, what is your definition of a friend? It's not like you're interested right away in dating them, but hey, what is your definition of a friend? You want to make sure they don't have diarrhea of the mouth. You want to make sure that they are compatible, like they fall within the guidelines you set for yourself, that they're able to accept boundaries, even as a friend, right? Because some people become better friends than they do potential lovers, and so you want to ask those pertinent questions up front, right? You want to allow your intuition to guide you through this journey. You don't want to just sit back and just leave things to chance, right? You want to be an active participant in your decision-making process. This is not just, I'm going to sit back and just kind of sort of sit, let the chips fall where they may. This is you having freedom from fear, complete and total freedom from fear. Like, this is not a person who is just going to come into your life and just make a final decision for you as if you're not even there. Right, Cancer? No. Nope. This is not about being passive aggressive at all, or passive at all for that matter. This is about you saying, listen, this is my life. I've already been through a mess in the past. And so I don't need to go through that kind of stuff again. So I'm gonna take an active role in the decision making. Like, I'm going to ask those questions in business, in every area of your life. Ask questions. You want to know. You want to know what's going on. You want to know if that person is the right person for you. Remember, you're allowing people to come into your energy space, and so you got to protect yourself. You really got to protect yourself. A question that you could ask yourself, Cancer, is, would you leave the little girl or the little boy inside of you? Would you trust them with that person? If the answer is no, or even there's any static or any doubt whatsoever, it's a strong no. And so this is you having freedom from fear of, asking those pertinent questions, tapping into your divine masculine energy, being unified. Again, we're talking about divine masculine, divine feminine. Remember, we cut the cards and we said, this is you whole, right? This is you, that portal, information trying to get through to you, good and evil, seen and unseen, known and unknown, and all those other opposites there. Becoming one, you becoming unified, being whole, and utilizing both sides of your dualities, right? Not just your divine feminine energy, your divine masculine. It doesn't matter if you identify as a man or a woman. As a Cancer, you're divine. If your sun sign is a Cancer, let me be real clear. If your sun sign is Cancer, you're divine feminine duality. So you have the ability to tap into your divine masculine. So yeah, there's nothing wrong with asking those critical questions when you meet somebody. Hey, what's your definition of friend? Hey, what's your definition of whatever? And seeing if that person can exist in your space, right? If they deserve to be in your space. Don't just let anybody in your space because of flesh. And I'm not talking about sex, not just sex. I'm talking about because of your flesh saying, oh, they seem like a nice person. They seem like they have their stuff together. Let your spirit tell you who they really are. Expose who they really are. And that's what I have for you, Cancers. I hope you have a great day. Happy 11/11. Bye.